Welcome to Fifth Dimensional Life, Mass Human Awakening. I'm Lise, your host. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm going to be sharing the visions and downloads that I'm getting for 2022, my predictions, and a lot of the energy that I'm feeling through this. So please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't done it already, and definitely comment in the comment section down below. Share your thoughts, and if you're getting any intense energies or things happening in your world, I'd love to hear about them. So 2022, it is a really cool year that's coming up. I'm super, super excited. 2021 was really challenging. 2020 was an intense year of awakening for myself. 21 was just a lot of like groundwork for me to get where I am now. And 2022, I feel like, is a huge year that's going to be mass awakening. I was born in 1987. I'm a tiger, and this 2022 is the year of a tiger as well. So I'm super excited. I'm going to be really channeling that inner tiger energy, and as we move forward through this. So even since I was young, when I think about a calendar, I always think of it as a circle. And that's how I imagine it in my mind. And I found this 2022 circle calendar that I wanted to share here. So prior to this video, I did a little bit of deep meditation and connecting into source, a lot of cord cutting, a lot of clearing. And what I do is I kind of astral project or like remote view out into the universe and just outside of the earth. And I look down upon the earth and I think of, okay, January, February, these months here. And then so on and so forth. So with January and February, I see them as being dark months. There's a lot of shadow work being done, a lot of it being exposed as well. It's like worms like squiggling to the top, and or like a boiling pot of all the malevolent, dark, evil things. They're kind of boiling up, bubbling up to the surface and being exposed. And people are noticing this malevolent, these gross worms, and everyone's like, oh my gosh, this is disgusting. Let's get rid of these things. Let's, everything's coming more prevalent and coming out. And a lot of people are actually waking up to the fact that there's so much dark stuff happening on this planet right now, and that we have to do something about it. And then there's this kind of great movie that's going on right now, this great show that's playing out. People are realizing like something's up with this reality. This is not, they're showing me one thing, but the reality of it is something else. And there's some slow drips of ET information and advanced tech. There's a couple main big portals like in February 2nd, and then also on the 22nd. Those are like supercharged portals, especially on the 22nd of February. It's this like massive charging up of the central sun inside the earth, and also the sun in our solar system. They're like getting supercharged. The inner earth one is like expanding out and contracting, expanding, contracting, like faster and faster and faster. And in March, I see these like ribbons being unraveled. It's like this great unraveling of all of the lies, all of this great show. It's just coming undone. And people are being like, holy smokes, what's actually going on? What is going on? A lot of people are questioning their reality and seeing like, okay, a lot of these theories that people have been saying for many years are actually coming true. Near the end of March and through April and throughout the springtime, many souls are going to be exiting. There's kind of this like mass exit point potential point for many souls and a large soul completion point as well. It's a high potential for solar flares and flashes in there, from the central sun and from our sun. Like I can see like the sun is so hot and like bubbling over. It's like everything's coming to a boil, this main point. A lot more corruption being exposed and a lot of people saying, okay, enough is enough. This can't go on any longer. And I feel like there's going to be a lot of changes, and transitions of power, even temporary transitions of power. So people can really, reflect on what's going on. I see like a lot of legal events and things happening as well. In April, I'm getting the sense that there's going to be lots of disasters, lots of earth changes, some natural events that are going to occur that are going to be pretty profound, and mass DNA activations, a lot of heavy visitations from extraterrestrials. They're going to be they've been going to humans one-on-one for many years, but it's ramping up exponentially. And some people will know what's going on and some people will have no idea. Some people won't have any recollection of the event at all. They're going to be, it's a lot of the genetic farmer races who are going back to their little children, their little earth human children, but really like we're adults, or, whomever they are, if they're visiting starseeds or just activating people's DNA here so they can help them ascend, just tweaking their DNA, their beautiful little experiments. And through April 13th and 19th, I'm getting as like really important dates, especially April 19th. That one has come to me many, many times over. I feel like politically, energetically, earth change wise, like it's going to be a prominent date for a lot of big shifts and changes. And yeah, throughout the spring, there's a lot of malevolent beings who are also leaving this earth and either going to a different planet in the solar system or a third dimensional planet. And even more so, though, many of them are transmuting back into source frequency. They've done all the shadow work that they needed to do, and now they're going to rest back with source energy. And then they can reincarnate as something else in their next life. So I see the solar system as being like supercharged. Time is going to speed up like crazy. It's already going super fast, but most people are really going to notice like, holy smokes, this day just like flew by faster than anything. A lot of people, they're almost going to have like missing time because it's sped up so fast. Again, more mass awakenings, people just questioning everything, a lot of things coming out of the woodwork. There's going to be major disclosure on extraterrestrials, extraterrestrial life, other planets, other solar systems. Advanced technologies will be like slowly dripped out, because they affect so many different industries, oil and gas, which is just so huge, medical industries. There are millions and millions of people who are employed, who work in those sectors, and they're going to be turned upside down and shifted to completely new things. It's going to take a long time, but there will be some devastation for people who are finding out about these advanced technologies, and that's like their livelihood that it's going to make obsolete. So there's going to be a lot of turmoil with that, and a lot of people like coming to terms like through the spring and summer. Summer months, though, there's going to be a change of pace and a lot of reflection, transitions of power. Lots of things are going to be just showing up differently than they normally would. And we'll be able to look at things from more sides than just the one side. Fall, I'm seeing a lot of natural, I don't want to say disasters, but like changes in nature, earth changes, shifts, large storms, seismic activity. There's going to be quite a bit of seismic activity in spring and fall. And everyday people are going to be waking up, and some people are going to have it so hard, super hard, and their vibrations changing and shifting so much, and many of them won't be able to even hold that vibration. And they might have psychological breakdowns, or their bodies won't be able to function any further. And same with malevolent beings, they can't exist in higher vibrational frequencies. So they either have to like leave or transmute. And that's the same with a lot of people who are very, very asleep, or they're controlled, or they've sold their soul or what have you. The vibration is going to be so difficult for them to just live in. If they surrender into it and let go, and just go with that flow of energy, instead of fighting it, they'll be able to transmute that dark energy and help or ascend up further. But if they're fighting it, it's going to be a losing battle. So next winter of 2022, I'm seeing things like cooling down and everyone will be ready for that cooling down. There's still going to be like some spikes and things. I'm seeing like these spike things come up. But for the most part, people are going to be, it's going to be like a hell of a year, 2022. And people are going to have so much more universal knowledge, like the consciousness. It's kind of, the human consciousness right now is kind of like this little glowing ball of beautiful white light energy, and it's just going to like expand out massively. So our consciousness, our collective consciousness, is going to grow even further. It's going to become stronger. It's going to be like this thicker thing. The egregore system is going to be like supercharged. It's going to even change like consistency and the feel of it. And people are going to become even more psychically attuned to energies and vibrations. A lot of people are going to feel that these really intense shifts in them, and they're going to have nowhere to go or no idea where to turn. And again, you are listening to this for a reason, because your soul is ready to wake up, your DNA is activating, and you're going to be one of the people who are going to help other people who are just waking up to this information. We're going to all be in this together. We're going to work together to have peace and harmony, advanced technology, so we can all live very abundantly, have all of the abundant things in our life, without, excessiveness. There will be much more of a completion to things, and overall happiness. So that's all the stuff that I've seen so far. I can do updates as well. And, like these are some timelines that I've tapped into, and I've had these visions come through. It's not for sure 100%, with anyone's prophecies or visions. Those are always timelines or snippets that you're getting from a certain event. So they can change slightly, the dates can change slightly, which is, you want to have, as a human, we're programmed to want to know specific dates and times. And all of our programming right now is shifting as well, and we're getting reprogrammed, and also having to unprogram ourselves from a lot of these things too. So tap into your energy, ground yourself, connect into source, and feel through these incredible changes that are occurring. This is what we all came here to do. And I'm so happy to be going through this with you and to be raising the vibration of the planet together. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to this fabulous year together. Bye for now.